It is April 2016. We're on the Disney Magic cruise line. We have the deluxe family veranda room, I guess. I've seen a lot of these videos online about these rooms, but a lot of the stuff I haven't seen is how people are dealing with babies and things like that. So I'm going to show you around. First thing is that you don't quite see are these guys, these diaper genies. You have to request them ahead of time, so we did. We had it in the closet in the beginning. We shoved it in the bathroom after, just made it a little bit easier. Otherwise, you've seen these bathrooms as normal. We had our room decorated for the kids. We have 2 girls, 5 and 1.5. So they kind of liked when we walked in. The doors are magnets, so you can get some numbers and stuff. I got stuff from the dollar store. Just put them on the door to have fun. Closets, you see nothing you haven't seen before. We did take a bath the other night. The baby took a bath the other night. It's a little slippery, but you get through it. It's not a big deal. And everyone gets things done. You got this string up here, this line up here to put your clothes on, and kind of works out. So here you got all the decorations. We also ordered a whole bunch of water for the trip. We like to drink a couple bottles during the day, and it's like to have some fresh water. So the bed's not bad, just typical bed. We had a clock over here. We took the clock out. The monitor gets plugged in. The plug for the phones get plugged in there. On the other side, you have the same kind of thing. There's the girl. We took the clock out of there as well, and we put in another charger. So all good. So again, the one thing you're not quite seeing in the other videos is this setup. People are taking their videos during the day, and usually during the day, the rooms are put back together, so you don't quite see this stuff. Here's this pull-down bed. Comes from up there. We've left it down, and I'll show you exactly why, but you can see you get 1, 2, this turns into a bed as well. And in the corner there, where that hole is in the wall, that comes down. It's a bit of a Murphy bed. So 3 kids can sleep. It's really pretty comfortable, actually. But what we have, and again, the reason we're taking this video, is for this guy. So we had a pack and play. It was not set up when we got here, but really not a big deal to set up a pack and play if you got kids. It's a very standard pack and play. In my opinion, it's uncomfortable, but our daughter's getting through the night, sitting through her nap, so it's no big deal. So we've kind of shoved it in this corner there, and it works out real well. Now, the reason we have this bed down is because to separate the 1.5-year-old from the 5-year-old that sleeps up here, we strung this string around here. I take some twine pretty much everywhere I go to string these guys up. So I have strung up this little guy here. It's attached to the actual metal bed rail, so I wasn't going to attach it to a wall or anything. And the other side is attached to another metal post here. So Disney had no problem with it. Our room guy isn't taking them down all day long. It's worked out just fine. So when our daughter goes to sleep, we pull the curtain back. It's not a big deal at all. And then we say goodnight to her, pull this curtain out, and then she is pretty much separated from my 5-year-old, which will sleep on the bottom sometimes, or pretty much separated from the 5-year-old that sleeps on the top. So you kind of get both. So this really worked out well. Just a piece of twine. You bring a whole string from the dollar store. It's easy, and just tie it up. Our guy, again, didn't have any problems. Noise machines and cameras we stuck up here so we can see her just fine. And that all gets plugged into this over here. There's not many outlets. The Wave phone has its own kind of outlet, so you got to be careful. You can't really unplug that thing. But we have our monitor and a couple other things plugged in here. You can use the back of the TV to plug in, so we have a whole bunch of stuff plugged in there. And one thing we have been using is a night light. It is very dark at night. If your kids need some kind of light, then the night light comes in handy. And again, dollar store night light worked out real well. It was all good. You've seen these drawers here. We stuck all our diapers here. Otherwise, most of the stuff is typical, what you've seen from other cruises. So this is about it. I wanted to show this pack and play because you don't quite see this in a lot of the videos. So we kind of sit over here, we give her a bottle, read her a book, tell her some stories, shove her in the pack and play, and she pretty much sleeps the whole night. So that's it. That's our room, 8566 I believe it is. And yeah, if you have any questions, leave comments below. Otherwise, hope you have a good cruise. Take care. One last thing for all the techies out there. The TV does have an HDMI port to plug something into, as well as a bunch of other ports. So I like to bring my Android box with me, and we can plug in pretty much any of our kids' movies. And any of their shows, if they want to watch anything, when there's Wi-Fi, they can download. We can watch YouTube movies and things like that on the one TV rather than trying to share an iPad or whatever. But this kind of comes in handy. There are movies always playing on this TV, and always Disney Junior and a whole bunch of stuff playing. But if your kid likes something else other than Disney, you're out of luck. So if you bring something that plays your own information, then it's not such a bad idea. And that's it. Have a good cruise. Take care.